Hey, Soul Survivors, we have a viewer topic request, and they say, my narcissistic bisexual husband of 35 years just informed me that he has been out to gay bars, has gay friends, and he is interested in some guy named Ted. I'm 65 years old with health issues. We had 3 kids together. I'm almost wanting to unalive myself. Any words of wisdom? So, with this type of situation, I don't know if this is something new or if you knew he was bisexual. So let me just touch on that and then I'll get into this. So when you go into a relationship, knowing that somebody is bisexual, there's always that risk that they'll either flip-flop to the other side or leave you for someone. It almost I mean it like doubles your chance of being cheated on. So just be aware of that. Could be a red flag for commitment. Some people like the taboo of it. They find it exciting. Some people just have that interest or they feel that physical touch is how they feel loved. But now that, let's say it's a new situation that as a woman, you can't compare yourself to, the other man because there's no way you can compete with that. We are just anatomically different. So don't let that hit your self-esteem on why wasn't I good enough? If they're after something that you don't have, it's nothing about you. And it's all about them. That maybe that's their preference, maybe they're trying to escape from their monogamous heterosexual relationship and try something new. A lot of people like um abandoning things of comfort when they're under stressors, different things like that. So you had 3 kids together. Open communication with the kids is important. I think it should be him that kind of talks to them, maybe give them a timeline. I don't know if you're planning on staying with this person. If he is narcissistic, he's not going to take your feelings into consideration to remain faithful. He's going to focus on himself. Are you willing to put up with that? I think we all deserve a monogamous relationship. There are people who feel poly relationships or open relationships are okay, but that usually leads to hurt. So you're dealing with some health issues, you have a lot of stressors, and you want your partner, your husband of 35 years to be by your side. And it can be quite devastating, but don't ever give somebody the power to take away your life. And we become either codependent or so used to having somebody around, or we feel shame or less than, that we have to build our self-esteem up during this time, that we have to realize that you got 3 kids. Maybe you have grandkids that'll come to the future, or maybe they're already here, that sometimes we have to shift our purpose. And as far as relying on someone, when you're dealing with health issues, maybe your daughters or children can support you emotionally or talk to a therapist. I also do one-on-ones to, build yourself back up or have a comfort, or to realize that even if somebody doesn't see you for who you are, the beautiful person that you are, somebody who was able to give to a 35-year marriage. So that shows that, you had the commitment and the loyalty, and, you know, it can be a hit, it can hurt, but everyone has a life to live. And there are times that we get so depressed or so hurt. That's giving somebody power that they shouldn't have. And I don't know your spiritual aspect on that, on what you feel. I feel that we're not supposed to do that. And I don't even let that cross my mind. So when those thoughts start coming into your head, just say that's not an option and focus on how to get better, how to deal with the stressors. And you can talk to your husband and you can ask him, where does this leave us? And you can set your boundary. If you want to be with a man, you can't be with me. You have to make a decision. And it's up to you. But I feel that, you guys took vows to each other, and that was the contract. So if he's going to break the contract, it is okay to leave. And it can be scary at 65 years old to start over. But if he's a narcissist, I know you said narcissistic, we all have narcissistic tendencies, but there's going to be hiding, lying, cheating, and that's going to hit your self-esteem even more, which is going to take you further down that path of not wanting to be on this earth anymore. So you have to be proactive in your mental health and, maybe line things up. Tell me where you're at. We can work through this together. That I don't know how violent he is. There might be times that you need to enlist the police department to help you move your stuff out, to be a peacekeeper. They do that. It's free of charge. Maybe get personal protection orders if he's violent and you're thinking about leaving. So in this marriage, is he willing to put the effort into it, or is he just out fulfilling? And it's not even a need. It's not a need. It might be a desire to partake in those activities. You can ask him, is there something missing? Do you need a deeper connection with me? How can we go about that? But if he's not willing to work with you, if he's not willing to commit to you, there are risk of diseases, the temptation of leaving and starting a new relationship. So you can stay with them another 5 years. Now you're 70 years old. Your health might be even worse. Right now, you're in a healthier state to mentally think about it, to physically possibly pack things. I don't know your health situation, but sometimes during stressors, the narcissists, they like to leave anyways. And it's a hard situation, but you have to really do some soul searching. Is this what you want? Do you want to go to bed at night knowing he's out with another person? So it's going to hurt whether it's another woman or another man, but sometimes it hits a little different, but he's going to do what he's going to do. And if he is a true narcissist, he might lie to you. So you really have to understand, hold him accountable. But I don't know. The part that really bothers me is getting so upset about it that you feel like you have nothing left to live for or nowhere to turn. So you do have places to turn. And hopefully you have health insurance. If not, there are still options. On Fiverr, they have where you can employ somebody to just talk to, whether it's a life coach or they have friends, or even Facebook has this like women looking for friends that you can connect with women in your area or join an activity. I don't know how sick you are, if it's terminal, but never give up on your life. And you have 3 beautiful kids to live for, possibly grandchildren, and there are ups and downs in life, but your partner should stand by your side. Your partner should listen to your concerns and at least compromise. And open relationships almost never work, and you can't compete with that. So you have to understand what's in his heart. At his age, has this been something that he's been hiding? Has he been a closet gay for all these years? And now with society, it's a little bit easier coming out. Or he just, sometimes if he's a true narcissist, he might do it to hurt you and hurt you so that you leave. So evaluate the situation, realize your worth. Do not give him the power to take away your life. It's a terrible situation, but you are worth so much. And sorry, I look so rough. I'm kind of struggling with my health as well. But each day, you're going to have ups and downs, but there are people that are there for you, whether it's me. I do live chats I do one-on-ones, and you have some family you can rely on, hopefully some friends. But to stay in a toxic relationship will destroy you. It'll start killing your brain cells. It's going to start causing you to have lower self-esteem, make poor, impulsive decisions on things that should really be thought through. So take the time to evaluate this relationship, evaluate, is he causing you to go down that rabbit hole of self-destruction? Do not let him destroy you. You have to stand up for yourself, be strong. And sometimes it takes leaving. Talk to him and go from there. See what his commitment to the marriage is and keep your boundaries. Do not accept that kind of relationship if you're not into that. That will eat at you and it will destroy you. So sometimes it hurts walking away, but it's going to hurt more in the long run if he's not being faithful to you or bringing home a disease to you. There are other people that will support you if your husband won't. So have the conversation with him. Let me know if you need help with that, and we'll get through this one day at a time. Feel free to join our live chats. Great group of people, big friendships, and a lot of support. Sometimes we just need our feelings validated, and you're completely validated in what you're feeling. But I don't want you getting more depressed. And be proactive.